evening and welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Chloe Thaler.
And I'm Abigail Griffin. This past weekend, there were many mistakes made by Auburn that led to the 23-20 defeat by LSU.
Death Valley, a place where dreams come to die, said the most famous coach, Les Miles. While Auburn's dream was to stay at one loss and defeat the number 2 ranked LSU Tigers.
Auburn looked to knock off the second-ranked LSU Tigers led by Heisman hopeful Joe Burrow. Auburn put together the first big drive of the game as Bo Nix would find Anthony Schwartz on a crucial third down for an 18-yard reception. Unable to score a touchdown, the Tigers would cap off the drive as Anders Carlson would put a 30-yard field goal through the uprights to give Auburn a 3-point lead. LSU would strike back in the second quarter as Joe Burrow found Terrence Marshall for a 20-yard touchdown pass. Auburn's defense held tough, keeping the LSU offense out of the end zone as they forced a turnover on fourth down and recovered a muff punt to put the offense in scoring position. Bo Nix would take advantage of that turnover as he would power his way on a 4th and goal to give Auburn the lead. LSU would manage to get a field goal back as both teams would go into the half tied at 10. Coming out of the half, Auburn would have a huge play as DJ Williams broke loose for a 70-yard run to give Auburn a chance to take the lead. They would, however, settle for a field goal to make it 13-10. LSU's offense took control as they would score 14 unanswered points in the third quarter. Auburn would not score until the final 2 minutes of the game as Seth Williams hauled in a 5-yard catch to get the Tigers within 3. Auburn's hands team almost came up with the onside kick, but LSU would walk out of Death Valley a winner by a final of 23-20. Auburn was led by DJ Williams, who had a breakout performance with 170 yards rushing. LSU quarterback Joe Burrow threw for 321 yards with 1 touchdown and 1 interception.
With the loss, the Tigers dropped to 6-2 on the season, and they'll return next week to face the Ole Miss Rebels back in Jordan-Hare Stadium. From Death Valley to Tigers Stadium, I'm Andy Hewling, Eagle Eye TV.
Auburn had approximately 15 penalties for 98 yards, and that is not a recipe for success when facing the number 2 team in the country on their own turf.
We put our quarterback in some terrible spots, Coach Gus Malzahn said. Auburn center Caleb Kim was responsible for one of those terrible spots. He snapped the ball over the head of Bo Nix on a drive that started with a great field position late in the fourth quarter. We had opportunities and we didn't seize the moment, Malzahn said. Give LSU credit, they're a very good football team, but we just didn't get it done offensively.
The run defense was not mentioned as much as the pass defense coming into Saturday's game because most of the media outlets penciled in Joe Burrow to do most of the damage to Auburn's defense. Auburn will look to improve offensively as they host Ole Miss this Saturday.
Tickets are now available for the 2019 Women's Philanthropy Board Fall Colloquium and Luncheon featuring NFL official Sarah Thomas and Auburn University's equestrian coach Greg Williams.
Thomas made NFL history on April 8, 2015, when she was one of 9 new game officials added to the NFL officiating roster for the upcoming season. The first full-time female official made history again on September 13th, when she was part of the officiating crew for the NFL game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. Her hat, whistle, and flag from that game are on display at the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Individual open seating reservations for the luncheon are $65, and a platinum pair of reservations is available for $240. Reserved sponsorship tables of 10 seats are available in the following price structure: Gold table $800, Platinum table $1,200, and Diamond table $1,500. Reservations and sponsorships may be purchased by visiting www.carycenter.auburn.edu/WPB.
The Women's Philanthropy Board, or WPB, is the flagship division of the Cary Center for the Advancement of Philanthropy and Nonprofit Studies, an academic center in Auburn University's College of Human Sciences. This event will be held on Friday, November 15th at the hotel at Auburn University and Dixon Conference Center. For more information about the Women's Philanthropy Board or the 2019 Fall Colloquium and Luncheon, call 334-844-3524 or email wpbchs1@auburn.edu.
Auburn Police Division is seeking public assistance to determine the location of Anaya Haley Blanchard, a 19-year-old missing from Auburn. Blanchard was reported missing to Auburn Police on October 24th. She last communicated with a friend on Wednesday night, October 23rd.
There is no evidence of foul play at this point in the investigation, which will continue until her whereabouts are determined. According to police, Blanchard's vehicle was located at an apartment complex in Montgomery on Friday, October 25th at 6:15 p.m. Members of the Auburn Police Division and Montgomery Police Department received a notification from a citizen and responded. The vehicle was found at a residence in the 6100 block of Boardwalk Boulevard in Montgomery, Alabama, but Blanchard has not been located.
Police report that the vehicle was damaged upon their arrival. As of today, there was a video released of Blanchard shown at the convenience store on South College Street last Wednesday, just before her vehicle was seen traveling southbound on South College. Police are asking anyone with information regarding her whereabouts to call the Auburn Police Division Detective Section at 334-501-3140, the anonymous tip line at 334-246-1391, or the 24-hour non-emergency number at 334-501-3100.
Auburn University has joined a growing national alliance in a 3-year effort to develop inclusive faculty recruitment, hiring, and retention practices.
The Association of Public and Land-Grant Universities co-leads this effort, known as ASPIRE, the National Alliance for Inclusive and Diverse STEM Faculty, aimed at ensuring all STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math faculty use inclusive teaching practices, and that institutions increase the diversity of their STEM professorate participating universities will begin their work with the self-assessment of current practices and assets.
The institutions will then develop and implement campus action plans to drive change and scale such efforts across all of their STEM programs. Despite the centrality of diversity in learning and student success, efforts to increase underrepresented faculty have not been as successful as intended, particularly in STEM. A 2019 NSF analysis revealed that underrepresented minority faculty occupied a mere 9% of professorships in STEM fields at 4-year institutions.
To support these efforts, Auburn's Office of Inclusion and Diversity, or OID, and the Biggio Center for the Enhancement of Teaching and Learning have created a 3-part learning opportunity related to facilitating critical conversations in learning environments. In spring 2019, OID provided faculty members with the tools they need to close gaps in educational attainment for historically underrepresented students.
Early this year, Auburn decided to implement a credit card convenience fee for paying e-bill payments. However, after careful consideration, they've decided to delay implementation of the credit card convenience fee in order to provide clarification and sufficient notice to students and their families.
The fees associated with processing credit card payments continues to grow. A non-refundable credit card convenience fee, which is currently 2.8%, is initiated by TouchNet, a third-party payment processor. Auburn has been paying this fee, costing the university approximately $3.4 million last year and more than $24 million over the past decade. After thorough evaluation, research, and deliberation, it was determined that absorbing this cost hinders efforts to advance institutional priorities, which ultimately shortchanges our students.
Beginning December 1st, 2019, TouchNet's credit card convenience fee will be added to the cost of any e-bill payment made with a credit or debit card. Families choosing to use credit or debit cards for tuition payments at a majority of private and public colleges, including all SEC institutions, pay convenience fees for the opportunity of using their credit or debit card. Auburn also continues to offer easy alternative ways to pay e-bills in installments to reduce the cash flow burden, including the following. A deferred payment plan option available through the university allows payments in 2 installments. There are no fees if paid by check or e-check. And a partnership with tuition management system allows payments to be prepaid over a 4-month span. There are no additional fees if paid by check or e-check. Please note, a $45 fee per semester is assessed by TMS.
After the break, take a look at how Michael O'Neill is selected to deliver Auburn University's December commencement address.
You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader. Well-known actor and Auburn alumnus Michael O'Neill will be the keynote speaker for Auburn University's fall commencement exercises on December 14th. O'Neill will deliver his commencement address before a graduating class of nearly 2,000 students and their families.
Commencement is a time when we celebrate our students' achievements and empower them to continue living the Auburn Creed as they pursue their dreams, said Jay Gouge, Auburn's interim president. Throughout his career, Michael O'Neill has represented the best of Auburn University and inspired others through his powerful roles on screen and service to his committees behind the scenes.
A native of Montgomery, O'Neill launched his legendary film and television career after graduating from Auburn in 1974 with a degree in economics. With a career spanning nearly 4 decades, O'Neill holds more than 120 acting credits to his name and is known to audiences for his roles in award-winning films.
Delivering an address titled The Unexpected, O'Neill will discuss the challenges and rewards that come with life's unexpected journeys. When not filming, O'Neill spends time with his wife and 3 daughters and focuses on service to professional and charitable organizations. Auburn's fall commencement ceremonies will be held in the Auburn Arena at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. The Auburn Modeling Board held their 6th annual Couture for the Cure runway show on Friday, and Eagle Eye's Destiny Ambus was at the event.
The AU Modeling Board held their 6th annual Breast Cancer Awareness Show, Couture for the Cure, at Fountain View Mansion last Thursday night. Guests had the option to enter into the Raffle for a Cause, in which 100% of the proceeds went to AAMC's Cancer Center. The event included a performance by AU Rhythm and AU singers. The show was a huge success, pulling the Modeling Board's biggest crowd for a show thus far, and featured works from student designers Dillard's, Joseph A. Banks, Lavish, Fabrics, Gabrielle's, and Behind the Glass.
You can if you want. I don't really care. I'll read it. Proceeds from their fashion show benefited East Alabama Medical Center's Cancer Center in support of breast cancer research. Panelists shared their experiences, failures, and successes while offering views on raising capital, time management, and mentoring at a forum sponsored by the Harvard College of Business on October 22nd. The forum was part of Women Entrepreneurship Week, and it was moderated by Cindy Taylor, an Auburn graduate of Industrial Management and partner at Cyber Risk Solutions in Atlanta. Panelists included Tara Wilson, CEO of the Tara Wilson Agency, Kiara McAlpin, founder and director of Vine House Nursery in Alabaster, Alabama, Olivia Cook, doctoral student and co-founder of Snippety Snap, and Boyd Stevens, founder of Netty Lysis in Montgomery. For more information, visit www.auburn.edu. In October 2010, the Southeastern Conference presidents and chancellors established a program to recognize extraordinary accomplishments of faculty at SEC universities.
The SEC Faculty Achievement Awards honor those with outstanding records in both teaching and research who serve as role models for junior faculty and students. To qualify for the award, an individual's scholarly contribution or discoveries must be that the faculty member has been acknowledged by colleagues within the discipline nationally or internationally.
One Professor of the Year award is given to the outstanding faculty member in the SEC, the monetary value of which is $20,000. In addition, one SEC Faculty Achievement Award winner from each SEC university will receive a $5,000 honorarium.
The SEC Faculty Achievement Awards are one SEC academic program. The SEC supports and promotes collaborative programs and activities designed to highlight the teaching, research, and service accomplishments of SEC students, faculty, and staff, including related successes within the conference's intercollegiate athletics programs. Applications for the 2020 are now open.
Join Mayor Ron Anders as he reflects on the successes and challenges that Auburn community has faced over the last year at the inaugural State of the City address.
Enjoy light refreshments in the Arts Center's foyer beginning at 5 p.m. and then enter the Wolters Theater to hear Mayor Anders' address at 5:30 p.m. from the impact of local industrial, commercial, and recreational developments to the state of our school system and its future. Mayor Anders will touch on the highlights of the past year and give a glimpse into Auburn's bright future.
Mayor Anders will conclude the evening by presenting the Mayor's Lamplighter Awards. These new awards will recognize the efforts 6 community members have made to make Auburn a brighter place to live, work, and play.
After the break, hear how what started as a gender reveal in Iowa ended with a woman dead.
You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader. The Marion County Sheriff's Office says 56-year-old Pamela Cryer-Meyer died instantly after debris struck her in the head this past Sunday in Knoxville.
Authorities say that the Cremeyer family had been experimenting with different types of explosives in hopes of recording a gender reveal ceremony that could ultimately be posted on social media for friends and family to see.
They say family members used gunpowder to create a homemade stand that was supposed to blow colorful powder indicating the child's sex, but tape over the top of the metal tubing created a pipe bomb that sent shrapnel flying. Cremeyer was standing 45 feet from the device when it exploded.
It's horrible that such a happy event ended so badly.
I know, it's so sad.
That's all we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in with us each Monday and check our website, eagleeyeauburn.com, for all the latest Auburn headlines. I'm Chloe Thaler.
And I'm Abigail Griffin. Thanks for joining us, and War Eagle.